going on, ladies and gentlemen? I hope that you are having a phenomenal day today. So I'm doing some planning for a business planning workshop, more of an intensive sort of, summit-based scenario. We're going to be doing this in collaboration, or really in a hybrid, with our annual base camp event. And, as I'm putting together some of my notes, I'm going back to like some of the basics around how people are trained inside of both real estate and the lending world. And I want to make sure that as you guys are looking at attending some of these other business planning summits or business planning seminars, and I know there's some amazing coaches that are out there putting together some programs for you guys. I want to make sure that you guys have the most simplistic way to make an improvement forward, because really what we're talking about here, when you look at your goals and your targets, a lot of people tend to do the whole cliche, hey, I'm going to just double my business next year. And unfortunately, because there's no need and there's no urgency behind there, the goals aren't hit. And they go up, they feel justified because they feel like they've done enough, or they feel like they've put enough into this, and they feel like they've gotten better year over year. But in all reality, guys, the potential just is not hit. The potential is not hit. The potential for higher performance, the potential for higher production, and honestly, the potential for a better lifestyle overall. So here's my point with this. I want to give you guys something that, again, as I'm taking my notes, and I'm breaking this down, there is something so simple that you can adopt that will take your business to another level next year, and again, your lifestyle, your production, and your overall performance. And I want to keep it, again, as simple as possible for you. So without further ado, there are 5 Ds when it comes to goal setting, and they are so ridiculously simple that you can implement them tomorrow. So listen, Napoleon Hill says this, that people only become great when they become clear on their definitive major purpose in life. And I'm summarizing what he said, obviously, and I'm pretty sure he said it a little bit more eloquently than I have. And yet, what I don't want to do is discredit what he says. What I do want to do is emphasize that what you need to be clear on is your current purpose, your current trajectory, your current situation, and what you are truly working towards. So the first thing that you need to do is simply decide. One of my favorite Will Smith videos, it's a motivational video that you can find out there. He literally says, hey, as soon as you decide, the universe is going to get out of your way. I truly believe and feel that as well. So be ridiculously specific and so clear that you would be able to concisely communicate what your targets are, what your goals are to anyone, including a little child. Number 1 is decide, right? Now, there are some other things that you can do alongside this. And what I say is you want to be the 1%. So the 3%ers out there will actually write down their goals and their targets. If you are doing that, you're already in the top 3%. What I'm asking you to do is now step up and be one of the 1%ers. And one of the 1%ers, write them down every single day. Write down their targets every single day. That's what I'm asking you to do. If you're a 3%er, that's awesome. You're already ahead of the curve. However, if you truly want to take this to the next level, if you truly want to plus where you're at in terms of performance and production, literally the most simplistic thing that you can do is write down your targets on a daily basis. That alone is going to help you improve your performance and your production. I don't care what field you're in. There's been like countless studies on performance about that in particular, right? So what I would then do in order to decide is then set by when dates, or to set time frames, right? That's what that means. So if you have your clear targets, set the by when date. So within the next 12 months or next quarter or next 90 days or next 30 days, by when are you looking to do the things that you say that you want to do? And be very specific around that. Okay, the second D, let's keep moving, is be extraordinarily detailed. Be extraordinarily detailed. Outline every single action that you need to take so that you can move the needle and achieve what it is that you say that you want, what you've already decided on, right? What I want to encourage you to do is think about the easiest thing possible, the first domino to topple, right? Micro targets inside of your macro target. So if you're saying, hey, I want to go here, understand what the first step to getting here is. Is it to put gas in the car? Is it to buy a car? What is the first step? What is step one? Brian Tracy says that, you gotta eat that bullfrog. But what I'll consistently say to people is, all right, so you're gonna take and swallow the entire gosh darn thing, or you're gonna take it and bite it one bite at a time, right? How do you eat an elephant? He also says that one too. But how do you eat an elephant? It's one bite at a time. So understand what your micro targets are for where it is that you want to go. Third D is define. So clearly define what your priorities are. Clearly define what your priorities are. And what I mean by that is, listen, checking Facebook or checking social media is probably not a priority. It's probably not a priority, which means that in your schedule and how you do your daily schedule, you need to understand that your schedule needs to have your priorities, your strategic and your tactical priorities, so that you can actually get to where you want to go, which leads me to the next one, and having daily, deliberate, and intentional strategic actions. Okay? Daily, intentional, strategic action. It doesn't mean that you're going to feel busy. It doesn't mean that you're going to feel productive. It actually means that you're going to step into productivity. You are going to do something that is truly going to move the needle forward so that you can hit your macro targets, so you can actually hit your goals, so you can achieve and exceed what you set out for the entire year or 90 days or whatever that time frame is. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. The 50, guys, is something that, when we talk about consistency, it's to have discipline every single day to start and to bring it to a finish. To start and to bring it to a finish. So if you guys outline what it looks like for your entire day, your schedule, start it and have the discipline to finish it. If I'm going to give you another one, guys, it's like an ED, but it's to eliminate distractions throughout your day. Eliminate the distractions throughout your day. Okay. If you guys are doing these things, these simple things, it doesn't matter what business planning workshop that you go to attend. It doesn't matter what you do. These things are going to set you apart from everyone else, because you are going to have such intent and such purpose on a daily basis that your production and your performance is going to rise up. And that also means that your lifestyle is going to improve as well. Your finances are going to improve as well. Understand how simple this is. It doesn't require you to go and attend a 3-day business planning strategy session, even though I know that that's something that a lot of people are doing. And by the way, that's beneficial for you. I'm a huge proponent of people going to learn. And yet, if you don't have the means to do it, if you don't have the time to do that, keep it as simple as possible. Come back to this video, save this video, share this video. Okay, keep it as simple as possible. Guys, I hope you make it a phenomenal day today. I hope you have a great rest of your week. I will see you very, very soon.